Hello, Trinity. This week our e-news is filled with lots of updates and announcements, and so I invite you to really take a close look and read through all of that in detail. And I wanted to use this video conversation, to address 3 of those updates in a bit more detail, because they're important. So first, I am excited to announce that yes, we have made a decision prayerfully to begin resuming congregational singing at Trinity starting on Sunday, August 29th. This announcement also paves the way for our choirs to resume in a modified format in the fall. Even as we look forward to the return of music at Trinity, or at least the return of some of our more familiar presentations of music, we also want you to know that we did not make this decision lightly. We made it in consultation with doctors and with church leadership. And ultimately, we decided that singing together is relatively safe in an environment where we all commit to wearing masks, social distancing, and getting vaccinated. That being said, there is always some risk to meeting in person, which is why we encourage people to join us via our YouTube live stream if you are at all anxious about meeting in person or if you have any symptoms related to COVID-19. I also want to recognize that this is a bit of a change from some of our previous policies in response to COVID-19. That is because this is a different moment in the pandemic, different from this time last year. And as we learn and adapt to new realities with vaccines and variants, our decisions may be different, and yours may be as well. Remember that this kind of change, this kind of discernment, is natural. If we were rigidly consistent all the time, we wouldn't be very faithful. Instead, we are making our best efforts to learn and grow and change and listen to the movement of the Spirit at this time. And so, I hope that you will join us in this complicated process of discernment, wherever you land in your own decision process. Speaking of change, I wanted to highlight a transition from our previous Children, Youth, and Families Minister, Paige Nelson, to our incoming full-time Children, Youth, and Families Minister, Angela Arpino. This is a new expanded position that reflects our ongoing commitment to families at Trinity. This does mean that we are saying goodbye to Paige, and we invite you to send her a gesture of thanks for the heartfelt work that she has done. You might do this by sending her a note or contributing financially to the purse that we will give as a gift to Paige for her work here at Trinity. And the third thing that I wanted to highlight from our e-news is our September 5th outdoor worship service and picnic at Lighthouse Point Park. I feel like I've been a bit of a broken record for how many times I've mentioned this, but I am genuinely very excited about it. And I also wanted to highlight it again today because we are now asking for reservations. So please, if you are planning on coming, you must RSVP. This is going to help us plan for safe social distancing at the service, but also for food, which we hope to provide in a sort of prepackaged arrangement. So RSVP, let us know if you have any dietary restrictions, and we look forward to seeing you there. Since so much of my message this week has been about change, I wanted to leave you with a prayer about change today. I invite you to join me in prayer. Eternal God, God of changelessness, you are steady when our hearts waver. You are the foundation beneath our ever-shifting lives. Living God, you are also a God of transformation, a God who moves with and in and through us. Even though these two aspects of you might seem contradictory to us from time to time, help us to hold that mystery in our hearts so that we might worship you in a spirit of humility and a spirit of truth. God of change, God of changelessness, be with us today and support us on our journey. Amen.